Hi guys, today we will see how to make a mind reader game. To make the mind reader game, we need to know about the random module. How to import a module? To import a module, we need to give the import statement and then give the name of the module. Here we need to import the random module, so I am giving the name of the module as random. Then after writing random, we no need to give comma or colon or semicolon. We need to go to the next line. This is the syntax for importing any module. Now we will learn what is a random function. To use the random function, we need to give the name of the module, that is random, and then dot, then the name of the function randint. Randint is nothing but random integer which will generate an integer between two numbers which we give inside these brackets. If I need any random integer between 0 and 5, I need to give 0, comma 5. It will generate a random integer. See, it has generated a random integer 1. We will using this concept for the mind reader game. First, I will take the input from the user. I am defining it as the user input. And using the input function to take input from the user. Inside the input function, we can give any statement. I am giving enter 0 or 1. User input will have any integer, that is 0 or 1. Now, we should make the computer produce a random integer between 0 and 1. If the computer's prediction, that is 0 or 1, is equals to the user input, the computer will get 1 point. Otherwise, the user will get 1 point. To make the computer do a prediction, we will use the random function which we saw earlier. I'll define it as prediction. Prediction equals to random.random 0, 1. Then I'll print the prediction so that the user can see. Prediction. Now let's check whether the prediction is equals to the user input. To check that, I will use the if statement. The syntax for the if statement is we will write if and then write the condition. Here the condition is user input equals to prediction. We use 2 equals to because if we use 1 equals to, it is assigning a value, but 2 equals to we use in programming for comparing two quantities. So we are using 2 equals to, then prediction. If user input equals to prediction, and we'll define a variable, that is computer point. And the computer point will increase by 1. So first the computer point will be 0. Let's initialize it. And user points will also be 0. So when computer makes the correct prediction, the computer point will increase by 1. So first it will be 0, then when it comes inside the if loop, it will become 1. Now we should do the vice versa. To give another condition, we should use the elif statement. In elif statement, we can give any condition. Here the condition is user input not equals to not equals to prediction. User point equals to user point plus 1. Then at last, we'll see who's the winner, the computer or the user. To see that, we should see whether the computer point is greater or the user point is greater. I'll use a if statement to see that. If computer point is greater than user point, we will print computer won. Otherwise, we use the else statement, then we'll print user won. Now let's run this. Enter 0 or 1. I'll give the input as 0. Prediction was 1. So we won. As the computer didn't guess correctly, we won. Now let's try this again. Again I'll give the input as 0 and again we won. So in this the predictions are not very correct. It just produce a random integer between 0 and 1. So it can be anything. In the upcoming days, we'll make the prediction more accurate by using some methods. For now, that's all. Thank you for watching.